What is the price you pay if you don't even try? That's the question I want to ask Laura, who posted a comment under one of my videos, and she talked about how she knows what she wants to do with the future, but her mind is playing tricks on her, even though her heart says do it. And she got those thoughts that eventually something will go wrong, so she won't even do it, and so why even bother, she's saying. Well, I think this situation is a pathway of a decision you have to make. A decision that will either go the way of your heart or the way of your mind. But what does this even mean? Well, your mind offers you a decision where you will lose something and you will win something. And your heart offers you a decision where you will lose something and win something. So no matter what you do, you will definitely have some losses, but you will also definitely have some wins. But it comes down to what you are willing to lose and what you really want to win. So if you want to go with your mind and play it safe so that you can't lose anything, is this what you really want? Or if you go with your heart and take a risk so that you can win it all, is this what you want? Either way, you see, you can play to not lose, or you can risk to win. And I think a very profound experience that I've made in my life was when I was a little bit younger. I told myself, you will be dead by 60 years old anyways. So why shouldn't you do it? Just do it. You will be dead by 60. No one can laugh about you anymore. You can't blame yourself anymore. You will just be dead. So what should happen to you? Maybe you slip while you're trying and you fall on your butt. But if you keep on trying and keep going towards this certain thing your heart tells you you should go, you will definitely win one thing at the end of the road. And it maybe won't be this glorious goal that you've seen in the distance. And it was maybe pretty painful while you were trying all these certain things on this way, and people were laughing at you and it was embarrassing. And you would sometimes love to hide under a rock, but the one single thing you will win, guaranteed, at the end of the road will be clarity. And clarity is one of the highest goods we got in our modern society. Because everyone nowadays is confused, everyone is unsure, everyone is uncertain about everything. But if you got the clarity that you have done everything in your power and your capability, you will have a bag full of very exciting experiences, very wise lessons made that you will be able to use along the way when you're trying something new. Because maybe after you tried multiple times, you found out, maybe it wasn't the right thing for me, all right. But I grew. I learned a lot. I found certain skills in myself that I didn't even know of before. And you will have a story to tell about all the crazy things you tried out to make this certain thing happen. And this vitality that you created through this process is something that will stay for you forever. And those are the things you will leave behind, right? These stories that you can tell because you took action and tried it out. But on the flip side of the coin, you have to think about how will it feel when you're taking your last breath and a billion thoughts are haunting you, telling you should have tried it, why didn't you try it? You were such a scared little baby, you should have tried it. You should have been courageous. Now you're dying. And your heart will give you the most brutal pain you've ever felt deep in your soul. And some sort of this whole dynamic switched, right? Because right now, the overthinking, it will go wrong. These thoughts that make you feel unsure, uncertain, and afraid, all this anxiety, turn into, you should have done it. Why didn't you try? Right? While your heart is now on fire, giving you the energy you should use to realize this vision you got. This one thing you know you want to do in the future because you're working hard for it, right? Alex Hormozi said something like, in 5 generations, everyone will have forgotten you. They won't even know that you existed. And now ask yourself this question. Do you know what this one specific ancestor of yours did 100 years ago? Do you? The answer is probably no. The answer is you probably don't even know who your ancestor is from 100 years ago, right? Because that's what 5 generations are approximately, right? A generation goes like 15 to 20 years, roundabout. So what do you have to lose? That's even the question, right? This certain risk that your mind is trying to save you from. This certain thing you can't and shouldn't lose because then it's all over. What is it? What is it that you can lose, that your mind wants to protect you of? What is it? And what is it that you can win? What is it that you can win? Your heart is telling you about. What is this? Answer these questions to yourself, and you will have way more clarity. And you maybe don't die at age 60. I became a little bit older now, and I don't even know if this will be the case, but I know that this idea stuck with me and it helps me a lot. So just ask yourself this question: what you can really lose and what can you really win? Bye bye.